The last thing he said is, he said, and this is something that we always hear. He said, there are going to be tough times, but you have to refuse to quit. Now, we hear that all the time. Don't quit, refuse to quit. But it's hard sometimes when Sonny Banks is smacking you upside the head and you're going through certain obstacles and adversity. So I want to share with you what I believe, or a way that I use so that I would not quit. Mr. Lau said to me one day, he said, Mr. Humphrey, he says, what do you want when you get out of prison? I started to tell him, and he said, no, you need to write it in a book. And at that time, I thought he meant a diary, so I was like, I'm not writing in no diary. But he meant just write it down on a piece of paper. So I began to write the things that I wanted for myself. And I said, you know, when I get out of prison, I want a house with a fireplace. I want a car that doesn't backfire. I said, I want a wife and a family, and I want a career. He says, what else do you want? I said, Mr. Lyles, I said, man, I want a Persian cat. Now, I don't know why, but growing up in South Central LA, I thought all wealthy people own Persian cats. Maybe it was one too many Fancy Feast commercial, I don't know. But I wrote down on my list, I'm getting me one of those Persian cats. That list became my vision. That vision became my reason to rise. That vision became my reason to keep fighting. That list became my reason to live. It became my reason to refuse to quit. So I hope that for each of you, you develop a vision, a clear vision that every day you get up, you can focus on that vision. When times get tough for you, because we know they will, you can look at that list and you can say, I refuse to quit until everything is checked off of this list. And once everything is checked off of that list, you create a new list and you start over again. Today, if you're wondering, I have everything I wrote down on my list. Every single thing except for that dang Persian cat. My son, Quincy, is allergic to cats. Can you believe that? I said, Quincy, well, we can get a hairless cat. He looked at me like I was a hairless fool. Those cats are creepy. And he's right, they are kind of creepy. But it's those three things. No more excuses, take some chances, and refuse to quit. I'm going to close with this. On February 10th, 1962, the day Muhammad Ali was knocked down for the very first time in his life. You know, everyone that witnessed that fight knew he was down. But there was one person that knew he wasn't out, and that was Muhammad Ali. He refused to accept defeat, and I believe that's the mentality that each of us have to have. So the next time you face your Sonny Banks, or you face certain obstacles in your life, you face certain adversity in your life, the most important thing that you can do is find a reason to rise. Because it's not about the knockdown. It's about the what? The get up. It's about the get up. It's about what you do after the knockdown. That is what will forever define who you are. Good luck to each of you.